are powerful.
You don't have to look too far. You don't have to look too far for a bad example of how to live life, and you don't have to look too far of a good example. You can become that example that you needed. You can become that man or that woman that you needed. Tonight I took my kids fishing down by the river, and this car turned up with 3 women and what looked to be like a 12-year-old or 11-year-old child, and heard that familiar, well, it's not familiar anymore, but that the old crack of the NOS can, nitrous oxide. They were filling up balloons. As soon as I saw one of them had a balloon, they were filling up balloons and inhaling, huffing nitrous oxide, something that I've done before in my life, in my younger years, and it triggered a memory. It triggered a memory of the last time I hung out with this group of people that regularly take drugs for, that's what they do for their enjoyment, their leisure. And I was watching these 3 women take this nitrous oxide. They each had a box of alcohol, sugar piss, sugar crap, just those fucking horrible RTD, ready to drink mixes, just high in sugar, fucking horrific. Each of them had a box, no sober driver in sight, and cracking these cans of NOS, and it just, you don't have to look far to see a bad fucking example. And there's 3 women there with this little girl sitting at the table with them. That was her Saturday night. She had no other fucking choice. Adults have a choice. You can choose who you want to become. You can choose who you want to be. Is that who you needed? Who you've become, is that who you needed? An alcoholic addict, huffing fucking NOS down at a park bench. Is that who you really fucking needed? Is that who you need in your life right now? We've become so fucking weak and out of touch of how to elevate ourselves that we think we have to do it with substance. We think that we have to validate happiness only through taking a substance, whether that's fucking antidepressants or alcohol or drugs. It's the same fucking thing. And then these dumbasses pulled out the big bong, bag of weed. Woohoo, fucking heroes, you know. That's how out of touch we are with happiness and how to have a fulfilling life and live in alignment. Drinking fucking that sugar piss and smoking drugs and huffing NOS, that's not living in alignment. That's telling the universe that you don't have the tools necessary to uplift yourself and believe in yourself and to have a good time and to call up non-ordinary states. You can call up non-ordinary states through ordinary action, like physical movement, like breathing. So these NOS cans were cracking off, and it fucking triggered my memory to this last time I was hanging out with this particular group of people, and I was sitting there at this stage. I'd stopped drinking, and I was, I guess, still socializing with people that were drinking, and this was like the nail in the coffin for me, like bringing my awareness to just get the fuck away from people that are addicted. If you're trying to give up alcohol, drugs, weed, whatever, smoking, get the fuck away from people that are doing it. It's not going to work out for you. It's not going to work out hanging around people doing the exact thing that you know you don't want to do. So it took me back to this memory of sitting around a fire, and these fucking drunks were arguing about whether or not it was safe enough to do NOS, like full of balloon with nitrous oxide right beside a fire. It could blow up in their fucking face. So 2 people were arguing about it. Well, there was multiple people arguing about it, but it was just like I had this moment sitting there going, oh my fucking God. Like, it's a Saturday night and I'm sitting there watching 2 fucking idiots argue about whether or not it's acceptable to inhale nitrous oxide in a big balloon right next to a fucking fire. You don't have to look far for a bad fucking example, okay? And it's probably the best and worst example is probably you in the fucking mirror. That's what I realized. I was looking at these guys going, oh my God, this is a fucking joke. But I was the joke. I was there being a part of it. Just by being there, I was part of it. So that's when I realized I have to get the fuck away from all this crap. I have to get away from these people. It's not up to me to save them. It's not up to me to change their minds, whatever. I don't fucking care. I now understand that the proximity either gives you power or it takes your power away. Who you associate yourself with, what kind of vibration you put yourself in. And it's very easy. For years, I was just overwhelmed with fucking scarcity, thinking if I moved away from one group of friends, I wouldn't find another or I'd be alone. I was scared of that fucking solitude. There's a big difference between loneliness and solitude. I was lonely as fuck hanging out with those people. Just getting wasted on substances, thinking it's all fucking great. And deep down, I was so fucking depressed and hated myself. Now I build myself every day. I build my self-love. I build my awareness. I connect with people that are connected with themselves. I forge friendships with people that are uplifting themselves. I forge friendships with people on here, online, that are wanting to live their best life, that are seeking out practices to enhance their awareness, to enhance their well-being. You don't have to look far for bad examples. They're fucking all around us. Just like you don't have to look hard for a bottle store. There's one on just about every fucking corner. You need to look within and create that shining example within you so you can look. You don't have to look far for a good example. Become that example. Be the example. We need more sober, steady, disciplined and committed men and women in this world. We need more. And it's time for you to rise up and be that anchor, be that shining light, be that fucking warrior within your group around you. You are powerful and you are worth it. Stay committed to yourself.